Hello guys, today I'm going to bring you an super cool and amazing tutorial video for custom supports, since the old supports from YouTubers are kind of show you today how you can do some real spicy
So good and tasty.
supports. For this you just need to follow this video, leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, see you in the tutorial. Those are the primitives you will need for the supports. The first thing is we're going to start by grabbing this piece. This will be the main part of a foot piece. That is like the down thing of the supports. So we're going to do it a bit bigger. So it has like a around, yeah, this size. Then we're going to grab this part and do it a bit smaller, because this is right now a bit large. Yeah, maybe not this small. Around this size. Then we're going to center it. This is really important to center it. Put it a bit up. And maybe do it a bit bigger. Center it again. And with that we have the basic part of the support. Now we're going to add some detail. That is first this piece. I'm going to put it around so it is like here. And we do it a bit smaller and put also this down to around this size. A bit more here. So we have this. Then we now have the parts aligned and can now put this down here. Now we put this and put it once around the whole thing. Next we align this thing again. So we have this. Now we want to add the bolts. So you go to this, so it is basically in there. Smaller it a bit. So it is around here. Then you're going to do it even smaller. Those are going to be like the biggest bolts on this. Do it around this size. Next thing is you're going to multi-select both of them. Go on here, copy them, and center them with this. You're going to go back to this snapping and turn it all over. And with that you have the foot piece. Really simple. Okay. I'm going to fastly paint this in a small time lapse. So the next thing we're going to use or to build are connectors between each support. Yes, between each support piece. So you're going to copy this here and do it, yes, a bit smaller here. And then go with a small circle. This circle we're going to copy and put a bit above it. So there's just a small gap. Then we're going to go here, do like small bolts, resize them so they're a bit out of the thing, and copy them all over with the same snapping, because we don't want to add too much bolts, although they're a bit less. So we're going to go again, go here and then align it again. So we have some nice supports like this. Then we're going to remove this piece, and now we have nice supports that fit to these. But since those are also small bolts, we're just going to leave them for now. For the last thing, we first need a copy of this coaster. We're going to align it here, go with the height up around to this height, and then we're going to go with one simple piece, because we don't even need more. This is just to align where this support here is going to be. For this I'm going to go with a simple Mac. With a simple Mac support. Those are like, for example, courses like Blue Fire at Europa Park or Helix at Liseberg. For this again, we're going to take this piece, since this is aligned, we're going to go here, and then align it again. So we have something like this. We're going to leave it down here first, then we're going to take this piece here. This was here before, but yeah. But first, we take this piece. This is now really important, because we now have to align this piece with this. First, you're going to make it completely small. Then align it to this top here. So we're going to now align this with this. So it is a, yeah, it has around this size. And so it fits in here. It does have to be a bit bigger, because we need to fit it into a small foot piece. Just put it a bit smart here. Then, really important, we need to paint it the exact same color. So it looks something like this. So now we're going to grab this piece. Now it's getting really important, because now we need to add small detail. We need to go around to this height, so it is literally just small under it. Just a bit more here and a bit more here. Also a bit more here and here. So we have like this shape here. A really familiar shape. Just go bigger at some sides. Yeah. Also here. Then we're going to do again this just in a smaller size. And people who are a bit familiar with Mac supports will now know what we're going to add. So we have like something like this. I know this is not perfectly aligned, but we can actually change this really easily. By just selecting all of those. I love this new update just because of those actually. We're going to copy it and align it again. Okay, good. Like this it should be okay. And since we're still on the support, we're going to also color this in this color. And now we're going to take this, go to this piece, and do small bolts on this piece. Also make them, no, not here. Align them to all the sected sides. Then you go down here. You put it down here a bit. But just small, so we're still really good aligned to the set here. Because this is what connects the support with the upper piece. Now this is really important because it needs to actually fit. So you can go a bit bigger on the sides, which is not really a problem. Now important, aligning the support. And here it shows if you messed up or if you worked correctly. So this will be really close actually. But I guess I made it really good. Yes, according to this, I actually made it correct. That is really good. Now we're going to go with a brighter color, some with the metal plates thing, and color these ones. And since, yeah, I'm going to do them a bit bigger so they actually hold this too. Do this with every side. And the last thing you're going to do with all of those pieces now. First, you're going to remove this, because we don't need it anymore. Now you have this piece. And now one of the most important things, grouping it. So you go to box select and group it. Group it. Group it. and group it. Now, to apply those to this, you're going to go here and copy it. Drag it over and align it to one of those sides here, to one of these strips. Otherwise, it will not work. Then you align this strip with this strip. Since we already aligned the down thing with the test track, we don't have to do that, because as you can see, it is already pretty good aligned. Align it here. Okay, now we aligned the first thing. Since this is weird, we're going to take this piece and smaller it a bit. Also aligned a bit more to the horizontal bar. Then we're going to make, this is just a small support, so this is not a problem. Align this here, go down here, then put this up in the ground. So we have this support here. So now we're going to take this piece, copy it to this side here. Maybe for this you can use the relative. Okay, this is a bit bad. Now we got a good piece. This could be better, yes. Or wait, maybe we can do it still. Then align here a bit more. Yeah, basically this is now the first support you got. You got here the both floor pieces, and yeah. Now you're going to do this with all of these sides. I'm going to do a small time lapse. Now we got the first part of supports done. For some bigger areas like this, you can do multi-select, select this, this, and then this. Then go copy it and go just further, like for here, just go to this section here. And so you got a good support, just copy it in a couple of seconds. Now the last support for this side here. And with that you got some nice supports here. Yeah, that was a small tutorial of me. Stay tuned for the next episode of tutorials, especially for the background here. I have some good stuff with LSMs, brakes and sensors. And the same thing with the launch and for track details. Stay tuned for that.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've no commitments while I'm thinking of.